Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to this podcast. And this time I'm starting a new show, new thing. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking with myself for now. And I see how it goes after some while. I don't know. I have this Get Inspired campaign going on, and I'm loving it to be able to talk with so many different people and get to know them and share their wisdom and their life story. And I feel so humble to be part of it, to be the one can hear what they say and what they have been through and how they manage to help others. So I feel very honored to be part of that too. And this is the new thing. So I just heard it from Dean's course I was on for a very short period, mastermind, that if I want to make it podcastly, I have to be on like at least one time during a week. I already have this Get Inspired that I publish 2 times during a month. So I'm starting this new thing. Whatever I'm going to call this, I don't know. So you are with me today. I'm not sure even anyone will listen or hear this or want to watch this. But it doesn't matter. I'm showing up and I'm proud of me to show up. So I want to talk about actually inner child healing this time. I'm gonna do it differently from time to time, but this time actually I just jumped in without any preparation or anything. So I'm totally jumped in now. The one I had Get Inspired campaign thing podcast with, it was a little bit time confusion today, so she didn't show up, so I decided to jump in and do this instead. So all is good. So I had this little tiny thing. I wanted to actually write a lot about those 3 advanced signs of wounded inner child. But then I sat on my phone and actually I had the free time. I wanted to take work out of my mind and just be take distance from it so I can be creative again. But I sat on my phone and put something on. So I really want to talk about those steps and why you're not getting any further. If you saw those signs, I wrote, the first step was your happiness is attached to places and faces and things. It means that you justify it. You justify yourself. You justify yourself, offer yourself and others that the reason I feel this way is because, and it's actually a good thing though, when you justify yourself, you're putting words into what is bothering you and what is wrong with you. And it's actually a gift, because people who struggle to heal usually don't know what's bothering them and usually don't know how to put this in the word into the word they say, so they can get it out of their system. So when you justify, you actually know what's bothering you. So it's a good thing though, but too much of it is not a good thing. It's like a balance. Let me put it in this way. You know water is good for you and is healthy for you and is necessary for you. But if you just keep drinking water and just that, it would be creating unbalance. It's the same thing if with the sleep. Sleeping is good for you, but if you do it too much, then it's something wrong. And if you eat like, okay, this I'm eating orange the rest of my life, and I will just eat the orange and nothing else. Too much of it and nothing else, it will be unbalanced in your body. And if you just take a vitamins without eating other food or anything and just taking a vitamins, oh, I think I need to sneeze. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't, but it was. And if you think that you have to sneeze, and and you don't. If you think that taking those vitamins is the only thing that you need, you don't need to eat food, then it becomes unbalanced. It's the same thing with the healing too. If you don't acknowledge how you feel, and instead of you just do the justifying, you just do the excuses, even though you are way ahead. You just need some small adjustment to become healed. You have done this circle for so long that you're just going around and around in circle without knowing how to get out of it. So instead of focusing on justifying, like, if that worked out, if I had more time, if my mom didn't told me that, if those listened to me when I talked, or whatever you think that is the reason behind your misery, instead of making it about anyone else, make it about you. Like, how do I feel? Okay, that person did me that. Well, how did that make me feel? Did it make me feel angry, happy, nauseous, sad? How did I feel? You don't need to label them if you don't want to. And it's actually the best thing to do. But be aware of your emotions and thoughts and feelings, and how it makes you feel, how it's to be you in those moments. I don't have, even though my childhood was messy, I don't have those kind of issues. So maybe my point of view is from where I am, and it's much harder for you who living it, who have this kind of symptoms, these three things, that it's way harder for you to get out of that circle than I believe it is. And I have doing a lot of trauma work, and I have my supervision and coaching study from university. I'm not any doctor. I'm not any, I haven't studied any psychology. So I'm not the right person if you have like major major thing that happened to you that caused you this to be that way. I'm not saying that the things you this advanced deep inner child wound cannot be healed. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that I have tried with many not just one, with many, with those issues, but I'm not the right person. I don't have the right education to help you to heal those things. I can help you with transform you with how you want to be, but I'm not licensed. I don't have any license to give any medication, or I don't even want to have it. I don't believe in such a thing that you have to get any medication to become healed. I believe you can do it. So for me, I can just transform you by telling you now that I can transform you to heal and become the woman you always wanted to be. But for me to be that guide for you, I need you to be on same page. Because if you're going to go to a coach or supervisor, counselor, or therapist, or doctor or whatever, if someone just doctors and the psychologist or shrinks, I don't know what it's called in English, psychologist, is their job, they get paid and their job is listen to you, just listen to you and acknowledge you and write down and give you somehow, the job is actually just give you what is wrong with you, the right, that this is the thing that is wrong with you, label you and put you in a box that this is the thing. My job is not that, to put you in a box and say this is what is wrong with you. That is not my job at all, and I'm grateful for that. I don't want to have a job like that. So, but my job is, my passion is to transform you. If you're stuck in these things, especially with the second part, that you see the weakness in others and talk about their weakness, and you can easily be very hurtful with your words of what you're saying, and it comes like very easy for you to talk, be critical against others, but you cannot even tolerate, you don't know how to manage when someone is critical with you. You go totally like, oh my god, I don't know how to manage my feelings now or my thoughts now. When you are that less of emotionally mature, if you want to grow, if you want to heal, you got to be honest with yourself. There is no way other around. If you want to heal, the only way is to see through your own bullshit and make a declaration for yourself that this is enough. I had enough. This is enough. I really don't know how much of this is enough. I have told myself I'm so tired of my bullshit. I have told myself to level up every time, to become, here I am, and I'm still not done yet. I still want to be even further, but to be even here, I had to do a lot of this is enough. I had enough of my own bullshit thing to say and do, and make small steps, even though sometimes I felt like I felt backwards, but it wasn't. Okay, my my computer freezed me, so it looks like I was standing like this forever, but whatever. I have done a lot of Come sit there. I have my doggy with me. She's acting so weird lately. She wants to be with me all the time. And she's so old, so I just let her. So, whatever. What was I? Go like that. I had done a lot of, I cannot do this front and then 3 backwards, but I see now it was not backwards. It was just, I was putting too much in without taking the rest I needed to let it settle in me. I just pushed forward because, not because of I'm making excuse now, but it's too much pressure. And if we live by this pressure, society, people around you want you to go back into become. And when you go in that loop of being busy and not just productive, but busy, then I felt I got those major step backs. Being busy is not a good thing at all. Being busy is like chasing your tail. And sometimes you're just doing that. You don't going anywhere. You be overwhelmed and you feel those setbacks. So that I want to say today is, if you have been like made excuses and don't want to take charge of your own healing journey and always put your healing, your health behind everything else, that you don't have time for it, you don't want to take time for it, I'm not the one for you. I'm actually not there at all. I give you maximum 2 times, talk about your things. This is your money. Is not my money. It's your money you're giving, and it's my time and energy you're taking from me. So I won't listen to you for 3rd time telling me about that you don't have the time, or your spouse did that, that's why you choose to be unhappy. I heard you 1st time, I may give you even hear you 2nd time, but if you come to me again with the same story, even after we have been through all of the things that we have been through, and you have got get tools to what to focus on and where to start and where to begin and where to finish and what to do, and you have got your home lessons to what to focus on and how to change your things. If you, even after that, you choose to come back and play the same song again and want to have session about the same thing again, I'm not your friend to sit there with my coffee in my hand and sit there in the kitchen around the kitchen table and talk with you about your hobby and what all he thinks he do to irritate you. First of all, he's not in this session with me. When you come to me and talk, he's not here. You talk about the ghost that I don't even know, I have never seen. And we don't talk about ghosts in my sessions. You're allowed 1, maximum 2, but after that, you have to take your healing journey seriously and make it about you. If not, you're going to forever go around and make it about someone else. If you're going to be serious about your healing, you have to be honest, be pure honest with yourself. Like, okay, if your hobby is And I know it can be very hard. It can be very hard to have someone you are not matched with and you are together. And believe me, I have left someone I was married to just in 3 months. I know it's hard to be with people you're not matched with. It's not hard. I don't recommend anyone to get married and divorced after 3 months. And it was the when I think about it now, it would be much cheaper for me to buy myself the Mustang in my 30 years old birthday, instead of getting married in a hurry and think that my life is over now and I need to settle down. So I know it's hard to leave behind if you're not happy. I'm not recommending to everyone leave behind your husband. It's not what I'm saying, just because I have done it. But I'm saying you're not a tree. If you're not happy, then move. Coming to the coach and supervision and talk about same thing over and over and over again will not get you any further in your healing journey or in your life. So if you just need someone to talk to, you got to say it in the beginning. Okay, I want you to be my conversation partner. That is something else. Do that too. I do that too. But I need to know what is your intention with my time and energy. So if it's just a conversation partner, you need to listen to you. I can be there to listen to you. And if it's advices you want, and you tell in advance, it makes everyone's time and energy saved than telling that, instead of coming with this energy that, yeah, you are here, we want to change your life and heal yourself. Maybe you need that conversation partner in the beginning, and then after you have done your things, talk that you want to do something else, but make sure that you know what you want before contacting, so it doesn't get any confusion and feels like you're not getting anywhere, and it's getting a lot of tension. So this was for today. If you feel those 3 talks to you, please acknowledge, be honest, and choose to make your healing journey about you and not about someone else. Even though your inner child wounds is not your fault, but your healing is. Your healing is your responsibility. It's not that it's your fault, no, but your healing is your responsibility. Your inner child wounds wasn't your fault. It's not your fault at all. You are lovable. You were supposed to be loved and protected and heard and seen. So you got to love that little child in you to become that, transform to that woman or man you want to be. So thank you for watching and listening. I love you guys. Happy blessed day. Bye-bye.